are listening to the most original talk radio station anywhere. We are LA Talk Radio at latalkradio.com.
You're listening to Question Reality. Question Reality with Priscilla Leona. Priscilla Leona. Only on LA Talk Radio.
Hi, welcome to Question Reality. I'm your host, Priscilla Leona, and we are coming to you live from Los Angeles, California. Our show is broadcast every Sunday from 5 p.m. to 5:50 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If this is your first time tuning in, our show will help you question your career reality. This show is for you if you were, are, or might be considering a career in the entertainment industry. Our guests will provide advice and resource information on how and what it takes to successfully pursue a career in show business. Our guests work in various professions and are at various stages, different stages of their career. So that means that we will definitely have someone on the show who will be able to help you with your show business career questions. If you want to check out our past guests, read their bios, listen to their interview instantly, or download one of the shows, go to the LA Talk Radio website. That's latalkradio.com. Click on the link at the top of the website that says Channel 1. Scroll down, look for the graphic of our show, Question Reality, and you just click on the link. And this goes directly to our archive page, and that's where you can view the list of all of our past guests. Now, our shows are also available for download on iTunes under the podcast section. And we're also on this wonderful website called Stitcher.com. And you want to just type in Question Reality Radio in the search box. You know how to do it. Oh, God, my voice. There we go. Oh, Lord. Oh, there you go. Chewing gum and talking. I know why the teachers would smack our hands for it. Now, if you want to find out about our future guests, visit the official Question Reality website, and that's questionrealityradioshow.com. That is the radio show that has all of our guests for the future. LA Talk Radio is the past, and Question Reality Radio Show is the future guest. So you can see who's going to be on the show all the way up till the end of the year. Now, if you enjoy listening to our show and you believe in our goal, which is always to inspire and motivate and educate people on what it takes to pursue a successful career in the entertainment industry or show business, whatever you want to call it, then we would ask that you please consider helping to support our efforts. And you can do that by going to our website, again, questionrealityradioshow.com, and clicking on our Amazon.com link. And this is where you would normally go to order all of your Amazon products. I'm on there practically every day. My husband comes home from work. Have you been on Amazon today? No. Because why? I discovered Groupon, but that's another story. Love Amazon. So when you're thinking of ordering something, go to our website, click on our link, and this will really help us so much with our ongoing financial efforts to keep advertising down on the show. We want to hear the guest the whole entire 50 minutes. So let's cut down on our advertising by ordering your gifts from our website. Perfect. Okay, now that I got that out of the way, now we are about to interview an incredible woman today. Not only is she so beautiful, first time I looked at her, I said, oh my God, she's so beautiful. And then when I saw her on YouTube performing, I said, she looks like Terry Garr a little bit. I'm sure she's been told that, but I hope that doesn't offend her because I think Terry Garr is beautiful, but she does slightly look like one of my favorite actresses, Terry Garr. Now, you can go to her website right now. It's Robyn Spangler. This is who she is, Robyn Spangler. She's an actress, singer, and songwriter. Very exciting lady. Go to her website, ROBYNSPANGLER. You can also find her on Twitter at Robyn Spangler and Facebook, Robyn.Spangler. So go there and check her out now while I go over the lovely advertisements. By the way, happy Mother's Day to all of you who have little toddlers out there, little children, well, big children too, but it's more fun when they're little, I heard. I don't have children myself. But I heard it's much more fun when they're little. After they're 2 years old, I hear that terrible twos are migraine city. So happy Mother's Day. I hope you had a great day or about to have a great day. Now, let's start off with a very exciting announcement. Like tomorrow, Monday, May 12th, I'm going to be there for Shorts and Stuff. Yay! This is an event given by my very good friend Leo Fate, this Italian, gorgeous Italian producer, director, actor. He does everything. He has an event every couple months. And it's called Shorts and Stuff. And it's just a fantastic event. They have all kinds of activities. What they'll do is they'll show a short from, it can be a local filmmaker or it could be an international filmmaker. You just have to submit your film for them. And then they have a panel who reviews them. And then they may pick out your short to show at this particular event. So they'll show a short and then they have and stuff. And the stuff will be something really cool. For example, Valentine's Day. It was the theme of love. So he had a dance group, this very sexy, seductive, lovely group who performed at my birthday party called the Diamond Betties. And they did a gorgeous, tasteful burlesque show. And it was all about love. Comedians come on talking about love. So it's a lot of in-between stuff like singing, dancing, an art show, which this particular show is going to be, they're going to be supporting Hands for Hope, which is a nonprofit for the arts. And again, a lot of fun movies and live acts and a very unique art exhibit. So I don't know what this is going to entail, but if I know Leo, when it says a unique art exhibit, it's going to be a unique art exhibit. He's always full of surprises. But what I'm most excited about is that the child actor, my friend Kendra Silverstein, is the mother of this hot, like, up and coming out. I mean, of course he's cute, but I'm not calling a child hot. He's hot in the sense that he is blazing the film industry, the television industry, the commercial, you name it. This kid is going to be a future Oscar contender. He is just fantastic. I just interviewed them last week on my radio show. His name is Kyle Red Silverstein, and he is going to be playing Drew Barrymore's son, Tyler, from the new Adam Sandler comedy Blended. I know you've seen the trailers on television a million times. Hysterical comedy. It's coming out this Memorial Day weekend. And I asked Kendra to bring Kyle so that he could take some photos and maybe sign some autographs. He's going to be on the red carpet at 7 o'clock. So if you want to come and meet him, get an autograph, bring your child if you're an adult, bring your little girl. He's a gorgeous little boy. You can look him up on IMDb under the movie Blended. And you can have your kid take a picture with him, get an autograph. He is, again, one of the hottest little child actors, and it's going to be very exciting. He's going to be on the red carpet doing an interview and taking pictures 7 to 8. And then he'll only be there because he's got school. He's about to turn 12. He's only 11. So we do have to get him out of there at 8:30. So if you want to meet him, you have to come between 7 and 8:30. And again, I'll be there with my little VIP table. Come over and say hello. I'd love to hear if you were a listener of the show. And we are going to be giving away, from what I understand, from Alex, who is Robyn Spangler's PR guy. I understand she is going to be giving away some CDs. So I am going to find out if she would be interested in having 2 of the CDs be at the red carpet event, Shorts and Stuff, tomorrow night, and maybe we can give those out. So if you come and say that you heard the show, I will give you one of Robyn Spangler's CDs. And when you hear her at 5:30, which is when we're going to be playing her song, oh my God, this song is so gorgeous, then you will definitely want to get this CD. Free CD! Again, Shorts and Stuff is going to be at the Federal Bar tomorrow, 7 o'clock, 5303 Lankershim Boulevard in North Hollywood. So come out and support Hands for Hope, which is a nonprofit for the arts. Woo! Love it, love it, love it. Now, Wednesday, I got to tell you about this because I am all about charitable events. I really am. I support them. I'm a really big philanthropist. I just love to give my money away. My husband doesn't like it, but I give it away anyway, damn it. I'm getting some credits in heaven. That's what I'm doing. Okay, so Wednesday, May 14th at 7:30, and doors open at 8. You want to go and check out the 10th anniversary production of Dancescape. And it's also the 16th benefit dance concert. Now, the website is dancescapela.com. Again, dancescapela.com. And this is going to be held at Club Nokia in downtown Los Angeles, and the showcase, it brings the Southern California dance community together, and it gives back to the art and music programs in the LA public schools. Now, everybody should know where Club Nokia is, in the LA Live complex, and it's 800 West Olympic Boulevard, second floor, and parking is available at the complex as well as various structures. They got a ton of parking there. It's a lot of parking. So Dancescape, now, just a little bit. I'm not going to go into a big thing because it's a huge event, but the reason that I love this event so much is because I am a huge fan of dance, and I am obsessed with So You Think You Can Dance. So Dancescape, which is having the 16th benefit dance concert, it's going to feature more than 200 professional dancers from So You Think You Can Dance. So all your favorite dancers, if you love the show, they are going to be there. And also from the show America's Best Dance Crew, and then a whole bunch of other professional groups around Southern California. Now, the general admission tickets are just $25, so that is a steal for the show that you're going to get. You can do reserve VIP seating, and that starts at $50. But 100% of the proceeds is donated to the arts and music education programs in local schools. And you know that they are pulling these arts programs right and left. I mean, I can't even believe that they still have art and music in school, because I keep hearing about the funding. So hopefully you can go and support this. Again, tickets can be purchased in advance by going to axs.com, axs.com, and please go and support this. It is going to be, again, so wonderful. Who doesn't want to see 200 professional dancers from So You Think You Can Dance? And 100% of the proceeds go to this charity. So please, please, please consider going. Okay? Love it, love it, love it. Let's do our part. And my very last thing, which I am super excited about. Oh my God. I am just tingling with excitement. I am all aflutter, all a Twitter, because on June 1st at 7 o'clock, Joan Ryan, who was on the show a couple of months ago, a couple of months ago. She is, in February or March, she was on the show. Anyway, she is an incredible Broadway and film actress and singer. And here it goes, my fantasy man is Eric McCormick from Will and Grace. Well, Joan Ryan and Eric McCormick are going to be at the Catalina Jazz Club. Oh! June 1st, 7 o'clock. Of course, if you don't know who Eric McCormick is, I'm just so upset with you, but I'll just tell you anyway. He was the lovable character of Will Truman on Will and Grace, and he was also the character of Daniel Pierce on that really cool show Perception, which I got to find out. I don't know what happened to it. I can't find it. It was supposed to come back in January. I don't know what happened. Now, the proceeds for this show will go to the Trevor Project. Again, a nonprofit organization. Joan Ryan is awesome. She is so incredible. She is mesmerizing. And I cannot wait to meet Eric McCormick. She's going to introduce me to him. I can't believe it. I don't know what I'm going to do. I've been prepping and preparing and planning, and I can't come up with something I think, oh God, I don't want to embarrass myself in front of Eric McCormick. My husband's going to be there, so I can't get too crazy, right? But I don't know what to do. So maybe you guys can send me some emails and let me know what you would do if you had an opportunity to meet Eric McCormick. So I would suggest that you try and buy a ticket. I think that they're probably going to be sold out very, very soon, if they're not already sold out. But you can go to Ticketmaster, or you can go to, I purchase all my tickets on Gold Star. You get such an incredible deal, goldstar.com. But anyway, Joan Ryan and Eric McCormick, again, I will be there. So if you are a listener of the show and you want to come check it out, please introduce yourself to me. I would love to give you a shout out for the next time I have a radio show. Okay? Woo! Now that we got all that out of the way, let me just tell you about our new gorgeous, beautiful, exciting actress, singer, songwriter, and Broadway World Award winner, Robyn Spangler. She's on the show today. And Robyn is quickly becoming one of the darlings of cabaret performing at international venues and extensively across the U.S. I read some of her reviews, and it's like, oh my gosh, I think you could fill a whole dictionary or a whole book with these reviews. And and after I heard her song, I said, oh my God, she's incredible. My husband happened to be walking by, and he said, oh, who's that? I said, that's Robyn Spangler. Why, of course. So you have got to, we're going to play her song today at 5:30, one of her songs from one of her albums. But just a little bit about her. She, as an actress, she has been seen in numerous films and commercials. Some of her notable commercials are Hilton Hotels, Ford Cars and Trucks, Kings Island, and yes, my darling Robyn Spangler did a Polygrip commercial. There is no part too small for her. She just says, let me at it. She will take it on. Now, you'll also see her in the Warner Brothers feature film, The Fortune Theory. You'll see her as Chloe Rogers in the web series The Prodigal Daughter, and she plays the mom, Chloe Rogers, in the new pilot. Actually, no. She's playing Chloe Rogers in the web series The Prodigal Daughter and as the mom on the new pilot Hungry, produced by Russell Simmons, All Deaf Digital Network. And I could go on, but I would spend a whole hour reading her credits. But basically, Robyn has worked on over 50 feature films, including, I'm just going to run off a couple of them, The Color of Money, Outrageous Fortune, 10 Men, Ernest Goes to Camp, Tough Guys, The Great Mouse Detective Benji, Adventures in Babysitting, Flight of the Navigator, Stakeout, Can't Buy Me Love, Hello Again, 3 Men and a Baby, Good Morning Vietnam, one of my favorites, Shoot to Kill, Big Business, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, I love that, Dick Tracy, 3 Fugitives, Cocktail, Heartbreak Hotel, Beaches, one of my favorite, 3 Men and a Little Lady, Oliver and Company, Disorganized Crime, Dead Poets Society, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Turner and Hooch, Cheetah, An Innocent Man, Mr. Destiny, Gross Anatomy, The Little Mermaid, one of my favorites, The Rescuers Down Under, Arachnophobia, love that one, Taking Care of Business, The Marrying Man, Spaced Invaders, Pretty Woman, who doesn't love Pretty Woman, and Mississippi Burning, and one of the world's all-time favorites, When Harry Met Sally. So this woman has just done her part. She has really worked the circuit on the films. So without further ado, let's say hello to Robyn Spangler. Welcome, Robyn. I hope you're not asleep by now.
I'm not. Hi, Priscilla. How are you?
Oh, my gosh. Well, I'm tired, I'm winded, and I need a cocktail right now. I tell you, I don't know how I get it all out.
So funny.
By the time I'm finished doing my intro to the show, I'm ready to take a nap, Robyn. So that's how I am. So now I need you to kind of pick up the reins and take off with it. Let's start out with, you got so many things happening right now, a lot of interesting stuff that I read about you. One being that you have been voted the #1 singer-songwriter on Reverb Nation. So my question is, how did that come to be, and what does it entail, and what has it done for you?
Oh gosh, I wish I knew how it came to be, because I signed up on Reverb Nation, and I wrote a song called Second Wind with a guy by the name of Todd Schroeder, and I uploaded it, and it went to #1 for 2 weeks. It charted for maybe 2 months.
Wow.
And I don't I don't know how that happened. It's
I don't either, because
I
I'm
know.
not.
I'm like, they sent me an email one day and they said, "You're number one," and I'm like. So it comes from number of plays, the way that Reverb Nation works, and people either stream it or the internet radio stations pick it up and they play it on their station, and you make. Oh, I know. I think I have enough money to buy myself a cup of coffee.
Oh my God!
On it.
Well,
but
that's
it's just great. It's a great exposure.
Okay, so when you said internet radios pick it up to play it, do they have authorization? Do they just download it and play it? Do they need to go through a whole bunch of rigmarole?
No, they go to Reverb Nation and they pay me like a penny to download it and play it on their radio station, and then you have like a bank account at Reverb Nation.
Oh, cool. So
yeah,
I would suggest that if you have a song to upload it to Reverb Nation. Is that the new hot website for singers these days? Is that the latest?
It is, and the other thing that's really good about it is to get uploaded on iTunes is not impossible, but you typically need to go through a record label to upload on iTunes. And if you register and have an account on Reverb Nation, you can, from Reverb Nation, I uploaded the same song to iTunes. I also, through my record label, uploaded the 2 other CDs. But for a note for independent artists, if you do have an account on Reverb Nation, it will enable you to pass through and upload to iTunes, which you still won't make $1 million, but it is great exposure for to get it up there.
That is an excellent note. Oh, thank you so much for that tip. I bet you a lot of artists did not know that. I didn't know that, and I've been doing this show for like 6 years, and I've never had an artist tell me, and I know a lot of them have had their stuff on Reverb Nation. You're the only person who has shared that helpful tip of information with us, and I did not know that because, I'm not a musician or anything. I didn't know that you had to go through a record label to get your song on iTunes. I thought any independent artist could upload their stuff to iTunes. You mean you have to be signed with a record label to get your song on iTunes now?
I don't know all the details because my record company uploaded those, but I could not upload them myself. There are forms and whatever you need to fill out to get uploaded onto iTunes. The other thing is you can't let's say that I was going to sing Old Man River. I cannot upload that to iTunes because I didn't write the song. So you can upload to iTunes through Reverb Nation, but you have to write the song yourself.
Oh, wow. So you can't do covers?
Not unless you pay Harry Fox, which is an agency who gives commissions to the people who actually wrote the songs.
Oh, yeah.
So it starts to be a little complicated, but the simple answer is if you write a song and you get it up on Reverb Nation, you can go ahead and post it to iTunes.
Excellent. And that's an easy process. You just open an account and I guess upload your songs, right?
Correct. Yes.
Oh, well, thank you so much. That's tips worth the whole entire show. Now, I heard that you were a Broadway World Award winner. What was it for? Tell us about it.
Well, as you probably know, Broadway World started in each city across the U.S., a group of awards each year. And I want to say I won in 2011, 2010, early on, and they had a category for Best Cabaret Artist in Los Angeles. And that's what I won. It's the same award that Joan won this year.
Oh, you know Joan Ryan?
I do. Isn't she great?
Oh, my God. I did not know that. Are you guys buddies? Are you friends? Are you going to the show?
And I'm very excited for her show at Catalina's.
Oh, my God, you're going. This is so great. Then you can hold me off if I try to attack or Eric McCormick. It'll take you and Joan to hold me back. Oh,
you're right. He is a gorgeous man, isn't he?
He is one of the most beautiful creatures on earth. My God, my husband's like, he's not all that. But what's he going to say? Oh, yeah, he's really handsome. But no matter what you husband, I say, oh, the Ian Somerhalder of the Vampire Diaries. Oh, Jensen Ackles of Supernatural. He's like, they're not my taste. I'm like, well, that's good. That's a good thing. He said, no, if I was a woman, I would not find these men attractive. Ay, ay, ay. Well, I'm so excited you're going to be there. Please come over to our table and say hello. I would love to meet you in person. Now, now the Broadway Award winner, what was the show for, by the way? Let's get that out of the way.
I won for a show that I'm actually still booking and still doing called Why I Love Linda Ronstadt.
You are obsessed with Linda, aren't you?
Well, it didn't start out that way, but it could probably be interpreted as that these days.
So, well, obviously she's an incredible artist, but what is your fascination with Linda Ronstadt?
Well, when I started doing cabaret, each time I would do a show, I would keep defaulting to a Ronstadt cover or a Ronstadt song during the show. So 2 years ago when I was coming up with new material, I one day sat with my musical director and finally said, you know what, I'm just going to do a whole song as a tribute to Linda Ronstadt. It's not been done. It's very much my generation. I grew up on her music. It's something that people can connect with, and I don't think anybody wants to hear another, no offense to him, but I don't think anybody wants to hear another Cole Porter show.
Oh, yes.
So the tribute show, Why I Love Linda Ronstadt, is more of a cabaret show, a smaller setting, and it's a tribute to her entire career. And I love doing the show because she's not shoved into any one genre. And the challenge and the fun in the show is singing everything from her country rock hits in the 60s through Pirates of Penzance. I do a little snippet of that. Through the Great American Songbook when she did the albums with Nelson Riddle in the 80s. And then she did the trio with Dolly Parton and Emmylou Harris. They produced 2 albums. And then she did a couple of Spanish language albums, which her first one, Canciones de mi Padre, is still the #1 Spanish language album of all time. So she's just had an incredible career, and people sit there and go, I knew that, but I didn't remember I knew that. So it's kind of a fun evening for everybody. And they can sing along because they know most of the songs.
And where is that playing now? You're doing it currently. Where is it playing that we can come see you?
The next time I'm doing that show is this coming May the 29th. That's Thursday, May the 29th, at a venue called Martini's Above 4th, and that's in San Diego, California.
Ah, yes, I have that. I was going to announce that at the end of the show, but there's no time like the present. May 29th, 8 p.m., Martini's Above 4th. It's 3940 4th Avenue in San Diego, and the website is martinisabovefourth.com, and it's spelled out Fourth, martinisabovefourth.com. And then you also have another exciting activity coming up on July 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 8th at the San Diego Fringe Festival at the Lyceum Theater. And tell us about that. That looks exciting. I went to the website, which is, by the way, SD for San Diego, sdfringe.org. That looks exciting. And there were some hot-looking guys in the background. What's going on? I might have to come cruise.
Funny.
Oh,
well, first of all, I would love it if you came down to the Fringe Festival, and it's somewhat connected to the Why I Love Linda show. When I was researching that show, the cabaret show, I found out that she had donated the Nelson Riddle Great American Songbook charts from those 3 albums in the 80s to the University of Arizona in Tucson. And there they were, sitting there, being unsung. So I got myself on an airplane, and I went over to the University of Arizona and said, why is she not singing these charts? And at that time, she hadn't made public that she had Parkinson's, nor did I know. And I said, this is what she should be doing at this point in her life. She should be out touring these charts. It's the 30th anniversary of these albums. And they said, she's done singing, she's done. And I said, respectfully, if she is completely done with these charts, I would like to sing them with your permission. And long story short, I did have to get her permission, but I got it. And I will be doing an hour's worth of original charts in the original keys from the 3 albums, What's New, Lush Life, and For Sentimental Reasons, with the San Diego City Ballet Orchestra. So I am very excited and honored to be doing that.
Well, I listened to your song Sentimental Reasons, because that's one of my favorite songs, and you did a beautiful job with that song. Very sensitive and delicate, and I loved your phrasing, and I loved your intonation, and I thought, oh my gosh, she must have been in the mood for that song when she sang it. I'm telling you, because it was done very, very well. And talk about singing. We are already 2 minutes over from when I wanted to play your song. We have to play your song. Well, we were originally going to play a Linda Ronstadt tune, but the file got corrupted. So I decided, we'll just, play another one. So I was checking out your songs on iTunes, and every one of them, there are so many songs because you have several albums on iTunes, and I just listened to all the songs, and finally this one I just connected with it. It's called You're Free, I'm Gone. I love this song. I gotta say, it is a toss-up for me between Sentimental Reasons and You're Free, I'm Gone. I just love both of these songs. So I would have to go back. I was looking for Sentimental Reasons, and I couldn't find it. Which album is that on iTunes? Because I was going to buy that.
It's on the Why I Love Linda Ronstadt CD. It has a blue cover. And it's under the Nelson Riddle medley. I actually do a medley of several of those songs, and so it doesn't actually say the title of the song. Sorry about that.
Oh, so what is it? What is it labeled so I can look for that?
It's called the Nelson Riddle medley.
Nelson Riddle medley. Okay, got to remember that.
This. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, we are going to now we're going to play You're Free, I'm Gone. Hopefully they're ready on the other end to play it. But is this an original?
This is an original song. My musical director, who's actually Joan's musical director too, is a gentleman. Yeah, is a gentleman. You'll love him. He's a gentleman by the name of Todd Schroeder, and I've worked with him for several years now. He produced both of these CDs, and he actually wrote this song several years ago, and I did this in a previous cabaret show, and it's just a great song. So I went ahead and put it on my first CD.
Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, let's listen to Robyn Spangler singing You're Free, I'm Gone. Take it away.
You don't have to tell another lie. Have to worry if I cry. You're free now. I'm gone. You don't have to say you're running late or have to break another date. You're free now. I'm gone. You're free to enjoy all the games you play. I've gone to find the heart I once gave away. They say love is all about place and time. I wonder if they meant yours or mine. You don't have to wonder if I care or have to wish that I was there. You're free now. I'm gone. enjoy all the games you play. I've gone to find the heart I once gave away. They say love is all about place and time. I wonder if they meant yours or mine. You don't have to wonder if I care or have to wish that I was there. You're free now. I'm gone. You're free, so free. I'm gone.
Woo! Yay! Woo! That's so beautiful! Oh, it
Thank
brings a
you.
tear to your eye, doesn't it? Oh, it's so sad. But
Okay,
it's,
I have to make one more plug here.
Yeah.
The guy playing the guitar on that track, and he also mastered both of my CDs, is a gentleman by the name of Kevin Fisher. And Kevin wrote Long, Slow, Beautiful Dance for Rascal Flatts. So I'm incredibly lucky to work with such incredible musicians, and so I just wanted to give Kevin a plug.
yeah, well, Kevin deserves a plug. You know, that's so generous and gracious of you. A lot of singers, or the person in the spotlight, shall we say, sometimes they don't always give credit to the musicians playing in their band. And as a person who's been aware of that and has had complaints from the musicians, I thank you for doing that, because they don't get enough credit. They're
Right.
The actress, the singer. What happened to the boys in the band? We got to give the credit to the boys in the band.
Exactly. So
that's beautiful song. I love that. I mean, that is going to go into my personal collection along with Sentimental
good.
Reasons. I love it. So thank you for giving that to the world.
Thank you.
By Robyn Spangler. So I understand that you were honored by the San Diego Association of Cabarets. Now that is a true honor, because what happened? How did it happen?
Well, you know, I'm very heavily involved in the cabaret community up here in the Los Angeles area, and the people down in San Diego reached out to me. I run a Facebook page called Cabaret West, and I list all of the upcoming shows here on the West Coast. And it's a really good networking opportunity, not only for me, but for people who like that genre. And I love cabaret because you just never know whether it's going to be just your next door neighbor or somebody, an out-of-work television star who is sitting with you at the table. You just never know. So it's this great place where, you know, the famous and the infamous can kind of mix and be one-on-one. And San Diego decided at the first of the year that they wanted to start their own cabaret organization. And I was very honored. They asked me to come down and help them basically open their doors to the cabaret community. So, yeah, they honored me back in January. So I thank them. That was great, and I'm thrilled that they asked me.
Oh, I was talking away and I didn't realize I had the mute button on. Talking, I lost some of my best material right there. I know, talking away with the mute button on. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So
I
what
thought I
was
lost you.
No, I'm
You
just
crack me
I'm
up,
here.
Priscilla.
What? You know what? I was excited. Now, I gotta admit, Robyn, I have never heard of someone having a song that's being played on an airline. And I understand that you have a song being played on Delta Airlines. How does that happen? How can we get a song being played
You're
by an
so
airline?
funny.
What?
I submitted through. Gosh, it was like another one of those things through Reverb Nation. They send you emails, and another function of, there's another website called Sonic Bids, and they solicit singers and songs for play in festivals and different things, and Delta Airlines happened to be one of them. And they've played several of my songs on the airlines, which, yes, is very exciting. I had a guy from college one day email me, and he was sitting down. He said, "I think your picture just came on the back seat of my seat." You know, they have those little screens. He's like, "Is that your music?" And I, of course, he had like whatever the go-go whatever turned on in the airplane, and I emailed him back and I said, "Yeah, that's me." So that's the power of the press, isn't it?
That is so cool. And again, you just submitted through Reverb Nation, and it just kind of trickled from there. So everybody, independent artists, if you don't already have something on Reverb Nation or Sonic Bid, get it on there. It just spider webs through many opportunities for you. Well,
Right.
We only have a couple more minutes. I want to get a couple questions in. When we posted that you were going to be on the show, we got some emails. So I do want to acknowledge my fans and answer their questions. Now your fans, I guess. Now, first one comes from Denise from Long Beach, and she said, "Hey, Robyn, I'm an actress singer. How will I know when I'm ready to seek out a manager for representation?"
Gosh, and she lives in Long Beach, California, huh?
Yeah.
For me, I started in a smaller market, and what I did was when I got a dinner theater show or a nice part in any kind of show, I reached out to the local agents in town. And this is another tip, actors. When you get cast in something, whether or not you have your union cards, what you do with your comp tickets, don't give them to your aunts and uncles. What you do is you contact all the agents that you want to represent you, and you offer them comp tickets to come and see you in the show. And that gives them an opportunity to see what you do. And then you can follow up with them and say, "Did you like me? Would you carry me?" And that's how you get an agent. They have to come and see what you do.
Yeah, I hear a lot of complaints. People are like, "I send it out to everybody. Nobody comes to my show." Well, why? How can you get them there? I mean, everybody else is doing the same thing. Is there any trick? Because they're always getting to go to free shows, but how do you get them to come to your show?
Oh, that's an interesting question, because I personally haven't had an issue with that. But here's the thing that you have to do is you have to print postcards saying that you're in that show, and that's going to cost you a couple of dollars. And SAG, I think it's on their public site, but there's a list of what's called franchise agents. You don't want a non-franchised agent, because that just is trouble. And I think the mailing list is on the SAG site, and you can download it or write them out by hand. Make the effort and invite the agents that you think would be a good fit for you, and that involves some research on your part. And I did a mass mailing, a postcard mailing to even the agents when I got re-involved in the business out here in the last few years. That's what I did. As soon as I was cast in a show, I reached out to a bunch of agencies, and you're right, that they get invited all the time, but I did have an agency who is now my agency, and they said, "Come in and read for us. Obviously you got cast in the show. We don't have time to see it, so come in and read on camera for us here." And I did, and they signed me. So,
oh my God,
at least make the effort to reach out to them, because if they don't even know that you're doing it, then
what's the point? Then you're not going to know. You got to. When you decide to be in this business, you are an entrepreneur. You are your own marketer, networker, sales agent, accounting person. You are.
You said it, girlfriend, and you know this because you have a radio show.
Oh, I have several things going. I own a website design company. I own a film production company. I do the radio show. I flip houses. I mean, I'm telling you, it's like from morning till the wee edges of night, and I have to do everything. I do have an assistant who recently ran off to Hawaii again for the second time for this surfer guy. I mean, at her age, God bless her. I hope she's not listening to this show, but 60 years old running off with a surfer guy. Come on now. What's going on? All right. Last question, and we're going to have to wrap it up. This comes from Connie from Queens, and she said, do you have any advice for me? I'm following my dream of being an actress and a singer. So what is I guess what she's saying is, what advice do you have to people who are following their dreams of being an actress and singer?
If you want to pursue the arts, be open to everything. Do everything you can do for free. That will get you arrested. Only say no when you're so famous and so busy you can't afford to say yes. And networking is everything. So everything that you can do to really network and let people know that you're interested and you're present and you're there. And you're going to do a lot of stuff for free. And even people that are famous do a lot of stuff for free. But it'll get you noticed, it'll get your name out there, and it'll keep your name out there. And, with any luck, a good opportunity will come along.
Absolutely. And you have had such a great career, and I wanted to get into all of those little tidbits that you had assigned to those various movies that you were on, because you have been in so many movies. So because we didn't cover it, I am going to have to beg you to come back next year to be on the show.
I'd love that.
Oh my gosh, we got to get through it, because you had so many little tidbits about, Richard. You didn't get the casting of Richard Gere till I saw the dailies. I don't know what that meant. And then you got you just ran into Jim Belushi at the airport the other day. And
yes, I
remembered
did.
You. And I'm like, I want to talk about that. And then when you worked on Good Morning Vietnam, you said that they just let the camera run till Robyn till the film ran out.
Yeah, he didn't say any of the lines that they gave him in the script. They just turned the camera on him, and he did stand up until the camera ran out of film.
I know. You don't even need to give him a script. There's no script for Robin Williams.
No,
My God.
no.
I had a friend that just worked on the show, which I'm so sad. Friday they just announced on Variety they canceled it, but it was a sitcom.
No.
Yeah, I know. They just ran 42 shows were cut. Revolution was cut. Intelligence was cut. The Robin
It's a
Williams
crazy business. It's a crazy
I can't even believe it. These were, as soon as the ratings start sliding, boom, you're gone. They don't even give you a chance. It's not like the 70s. If it was the same way as it was in the 70s, we never would have had All in the Family, The Jeffersons, Hawaii Five-0. The ratings didn't even pick up the ratings till the second and third year. Star Trek, they were going to cut that, et cetera, et cetera. So, you got to go from one to another. Anyway, we are out of time, so I want to thank you so much for coming on the
thank
show.
You for having me. How much fun is this? Yes,
I know, it feels like we've just done 15 minutes, right? 15 minutes. So you definitely have to come back, and hopefully by then you'll have a new album. You got to tell me about the movie you were in. So there's going to be lots of exciting stuff. We're going to have you back on the show, so make sure you make those arrangements with Alex. So go to Robyn Spangler's website. It is ROBYNSPANGLER.com. She's on Twitter, Robyn Spangler, Facebook, Robyn.Spangler. And if you want to meet Robyn in person, she's going to be with me on, what is it, Sunday or Monday, the June 1st? Oh, my goodness.
I think it's a Sunday.
Sunday, yes. She's going to be with me, seeing Joan Ryan and the hot, sexy Eric McCormick. And we're going to be at the Catalina Jazz Club. So you have to come down. Now, is it true you're going to give me 2 free CDs to give away?
Anything you want.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Bring them with you. We'll give. Oh, you know what? Oh my gosh. Yeah. How are we going to get them to me? I guess I can't give them out tomorrow night. I just realized that because I won't see you. But why don't you?
That's okay. Just send me people's addresses and I'll mail them out from here.
Oh, okay. So tomorrow night when they say, "Oh, do you have the CD?" I'm going to say, "Oh, no, but give me your address."
Exactly.
Okay. Well,
exactly.
I'll try.
I'm happy to
try.
do that.
And if that doesn't happen, bring them to the show on the 2nd, and then I'll have another thing. I'll have another giveaway on my show, and then we'll promote your songs and play them, and then you can maybe give away another CD because you give one away, you make money on 5. That's how it works, right? Well, thank you. Say goodbye to your fans, Robyn.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much. Happy Mother's Day, and we'll see you next week on Question Reality. Bye.
Bye-bye.
You're listening to Question Reality. Question Reality with Priscilla Leona. Only on LA Talk Radio.